Most of the poems I write I see as individual poems because they emerge out of like I said, a particular restlessness or a desire to articulate some experience, memory, or to just sit down and play with language, you know. But I do believe books are, even though you're encountering individual poems, I believe a book can have its own impact as a collection. A recent collection that I encountered that I just enjoy from beginning to end is Robert Haas's Time and Materials. I mean, that collection of poems, I'm sure, did not emerge as something whole in his head, but how he positions the poems in the collection definitely becomes its own experience. The movement of thought from poem to poem, the almost fluid conversation that each poem is having with each other. Even poems that maybe are midway through the book, how they echo a line of reasoning or thought in an earlier poem. Versus, say, which is what I'm doing now, writing even say Hoops, or a book that I'm writing now, that is more like a book like, let's say, the poet Ted Berrigan, the Sonnets, which is unified by that particular form, the sonnet. And he wants to kind of explode it. He wants to kind of challenge the notion that the sonnet is dead when he was writing it in the mid to late 1960s. So I approach writing poems in both fashions. Some of the poems that I'll read later today will emerge out of projects, and others are just singular new poems that are singular on their own. I don't know how they're going to fit into a collection, but I enjoy approaching writing poems from both positions, mainly because sometimes I sit down and I don't know where I'm going to go. But as long as I have this particular project that I'll share with you tonight, it gives me something when I go to sit down to work on.